Oops. Hello, hello. Oh, wow. Wait, let me turn off one of the soundtracks. Yes, welcome back, welcome back. And today we're just gonna quickly, as you can see, I uploaded a new video. Hi, AK, welcome to the stream. This is the most early I've been to your stream, so let's go, baby. Welcome to the stream. So, as you can see, or you probably have seen the new video. Yeah, we're just gonna do a watch along on that, and I might just add on to what's got time. Aw, thank you. I might just add on to like some behind the scenes or whatever I thought of in mind about that video. We're just gonna do a watch along, and let me just switch to the screen real quick. See how I can connect this. Should be able to. Let's see. Oops. There we go. Now you can see my um okay. Shoo. Okay. We're gonna do a watch along together. And I can see your comments. Yay. Oh wow, come to Turkey. I hope I could. Like one day I wanna go to like different countries and try building overseas. But right now, my financial standpoint, I can't really do that. Maybe once I come out of how do you say it? Once I start working and have secure financial how do you say it? Financial standpoint. Is that how you say it? But yeah, just I need enough money to sustain myself, and then I'll try to move overseas. So yeah, let us just zoom in, and I have to connect my headphones first. So let me see so that the audio doesn't overlap. Connect. Hopefully it works. Let's see. I'm gonna set up this thing real quick. Disconnect that. So double check if I connect. Okay, and then I should be able to listen to the audio capture. Yeah, financially stable. That's the word. Thank you so much, AK. It's gonna be cool. I think one of the spots I really want to try going is probably Malaysia because I have family over there. That's probably one of the spots. Also Japan and Taiwan to start off. And of course, hopefully I would try going to Dokumi. US is still a bit too expensive for me right now, and considering I am Chinese, I'm probably like out of the out of the visa for a while. Unless like Donald Trump steps down, but who knows when that's gonna happen. So I just want to double check with you guys if you can hear the audio. So if you can hear it, just type one or say you can hear it. Can you guys hear it? I don't think there's audio though, so oh, I just mute myself. Lol. Nope. Okay, let me see. How can I link it? Properties. Yeah. Is there any sound coming from this? Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Can you guys hear it? Funny thing, I just finished watching that vlog right before you started, lol. Well, we're just gonna watch it again, and I'll add on some of the details that I wasn't able to add onto the video, or I cut it out. So, yeah, gonna be a fun time. Wait, can you guys hear it? Still no? Let me see. Why isn't this working? Device timestamps. Hmm. I can't do the watch along then. I'll probably just play it as a background to overlap it. See, if I can't, then I'll just with my mic. That's not an ideal way of doing it, but we'll do it that like that. So, let's see if I could play it here. So I probably have to disconnect my headphones. Yeah, I think that will do. Otaki watches Otaki watching Otaki. That's basically it. Here. Should be like this. Okay, I'm just gonna play it on my iPad right next to the computer. That's the only way we're gonna do it. So there might be like overlapping, but that's the best we could do. So welcome to the stream, people. If you wish to chat, it's subscriber only, so sub and maybe even like if you want. If you want to chat while watching Otaki first ever vlog. Or like in real life vlog. Low-key, I was struggling whether or not I should post it, but yeah. Hello. Okay, now it of course. I have to reroute the audio too. Now you should be able to hear the overlap.
Hi, I'm OTAKI and I just
Yes.
finished tabling at the biggest anime convention, Artist Alley in Hong Kong. I just
Okay,
want to
that's
share
cool.
what I've been
That's cool.
doing for the past 2 months, and also I have
Yes,
observed that
it's
there
not only
isn't much
2 months.
sharing on Artist Alley
It's
experiences on the platform in
actually
English
been
in the
like
Asia
almost a
region,
year.
so I thought this video might be a nice place to exchange
I'm gonna
table
lower the
cultures in
volume a
Hong
little
Kong.
bit
Bear with me, this is going to be a long
because it's a
video,
bit loud.
and I hope you can watch it till
Yay,
the
it
end.
works.
This is my second time tabling at ACGHK, and this time the arrangements are different from last year. Every year,
Okay, something I wanted to add is yeah, as I mentioned in previous, is a bit loud, yeah. So I need to toning it down. So what happened is basically uh right now it's open for registration, but I'm still thinking of whether or not I should booth this time. Yeah, I'll just tune it down because OBS audio is kind of weird. Like sometimes they capture my voice really loudly, but sometimes not. So and yeah, as I was saying, I'm still like thinking whether or not I should join. And okay, before we start this stream, I'm just gonna say something that happened yesterday night. I I okay, I cut off my toxic people basically. And how you doing, YYK? And yeah, basically I cut them off. They weren't being the nicest people and the most logical people. And it's just a waste of time to argue with them about things. So just lurking here while I do my assignments. Like, okay, basically it's about the art relay thing. I deleted the video, but honestly, I could have just made another video if they decide to do anything with do anything about the drama that's been happening in the Discord. So you did it, Otaki. So yeah, I just cut them off and yeah, wasn't having the best afternoon because I have to type so fast because they've been bombarding me with message after message. I'm not a quick typer in Chinese, and apparently there's a generational gap between me and the other artists who are younger than me in the group, where they just completely misunderstood, and I feel like they are a little bit entitled in interpreting what is going on in the text. And yeah, basically we flipped over and yeah, an update. I'm not in the photo booth event anymore, and you wouldn't be able to see my works appearing. So yeah, that's the update for from yesterday. And yes, that's about it. I stand by my morals. I did not think I did anything wrong in that situation. I tried explaining. Their definition of giving me another chance is very vague and honestly very abrupt. And they're not really respectful of like how I'm doing my artworks or just they just don't like how I do things. We are okay. A word of advice: if you're doing an art relay, just look for people who are in the same level as you and have the same goals in mind in improving your art skills instead of hosting a glaze fest with this art relay. So I feel like the entire situation escalated mainly because they they're really glazing each other in the Discord. While I am most certainly would not like to associate myself with that level of work, I would most likely want to improve my art skills through this event, but apparently they're not doing that. So, yeah, on with this video because I'm done talking about them.
Anime convention is generally separated into
Oops.
three major parts.
Wait, why isn't
The
it
main hall
playing?
with commercial
Ah, it's not working again. Please. Hmm. Maybe it's too low now, the volume, that's why.
arrangements are different from last year. Every year, the anime convention is generally separated into three major parts. The main
Is it
hall
too
with
low?
commercial-sized booths and the main stage, the artist
Yeah, you
alley,
can
and
see
the
unnamed
cosplay
and
area. This
Shoto.
year, the size of the
Yusan.
anime convention is larger than last year, and they decided to separate the artist alley to the third floor and added a section
But hey, we
dedicated
hope you're
to
doing well now.
invited
Yes,
international
I am
artist
better
alley
at least
artists.
right
Another
now.
change is the crowd control
Talk to
system
some
they implemented
friends.
this year, which
I just
deserves the
need to get
backlash
like
they've gotten since
basically
they
is a
announced it.
okay, let me pause it real quick. Basically is a bully fest in there because all of them are friends prior to me joining the DC like Discord group. So there's no point in arguing with them because they're already in their own little group and mindset. And I have better things to do, to be honest. I like I work hard to get myself an internship. I want to get a decent job. I need money. And this art thing is just a hobby for me. And of course, I want to be better, not just receive glazing from other people. You're not going to improve in any sort of way. So, yeah. And for those people who are actually watching, who are in the Discord, I'm not sure why you're even here if you don't like me. And yeah, that's my word of advice. And I'm not going to dwell on it any longer. So let's continue to watch along.
So basically, everyone has to enter Hall 1, and once you leave Hall 1, you can't re
It's
enter the
decent.
hall, and
Okay,
you can
that's
either
good.
just leave or head up to the artist alley and cosplay area.
I feel like this
If you're
animation took
thinking, oh, you
me
can just
quite
go
a
straight to
while
Hall 3 from
because
the
I
artist
don't.
alley, oops.
Okay, I can't really say I like the animation I did on there, but it's just a simple diagram I want to show to like the audience to have some moving pictures and stuff. Like it's a slideshow. This part took me the longest to finish and procrastinated the longest on. And I decided to actually paint every single uh photo with at least the flat colors, and I really like it. Lol, that's fair, but if they are watching, they're jealous, lol. But the animation is pretty nice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. You know, one of them just actually just went up to like my live stream once, but she's like, "Oh, never mind," and then she just left. So I'm not sure what they intend to do in the live, but if they don't like me, just cut me off. Like, why even ponder in my stream? Like, I'm honored. I'm very much honored if you're still watching me, but like, I don't want to be associated with you guys because like you guys as in they like the DC group because it's kind of like not respectful to people and you're not really embracing other art styles and you want me to stoop down to that level. I would not accept that. I would not like my art to be uh art skill to decrease because of you. Like that's not how an art really should work. And they also like basically send me like messages of, "Oh, you should watch this because you should know the rules to an art relay." But when I look at the examples, I'm basically the same. Like I didn't not do anything out of line. Like and the examples in the comment section of that specific post they sent me, those I'm sorry, but those are not very good art. And it's just a bad artist complaining about another bad artist. So what's the point? But anyways, back to the video.
Sorry, not allowed. The worst part of the system is that the queues for this convention is
Also, for
infamously
context,
long.
when I recorded for
The
this
total
video,
is averaging at
my
4
throat is
hours.
like half
So there's a
dying
long
from the
wait time
convention.
when Artist Alley performs under these new system implementations. Also, the convention goes on for 5 days and plus the setup day, so it totals to 6 days of full convention work. For this year, I have two friends
Oh,
helping me
actually,
out,
these
but
two
I'm
friends,
also
one of them is
cosplaying
a cosplayer,
because
their
there are
first
a
time
lot of
cosplaying,
posters,
and
especially
I'll
very
probably
beginning.
link her
I don't have a lot of new
cosplay
products
account if
experience,
she
so
will let
I'm
me.
unboxing my first ever book products, one
And
Ratio
yet,
Ring
these
Webtoon
two books
comic,
are
and
still
the other
available.
one being
And
Authors
the
Sparklets
Ratio Ring
Decision Comic.
comic, I am
Also,
doing a
some of the products
English
include photo
translation,
cards and
but
postcards
it
to
takes
include
time
with the Hot
to
Topic
fit
Living the
everything
Master
in the
Life.
box.
By the way, my shop is open for people who would
Yes,
like to
shop
pick up some of the
open.
products I have
So
in this
feel
Artist
free to
Alley
check out the
previously
shop
for free version.
afterwards.
Moving on to setup day,
Wait, you
this
lost a
year my
subscriber?
table
You
is
have
all the way at the back and not
517 and
very
now it's
super risky,
116. I
but
noticed it on
doing
Friday or
because the
Saturday,
shop is
lol. Yeah, those
sponsored by
products
Hong
were
Kong
sick. I would have
Entertainment
brought one
Media
if I could go
Alliance.
there. Okay, on the topic of subscriber loss, it's probably like the people who are like in the Discord, and I'm not surprised. I already expected like at least 6 or 7 people. Okay, pun is not intended, but yeah, basically the Discord has like 7 people in it, and I'm already assuming a drop of 7 people. For some reason, they subscribe to me if they're like if you don't like me or don't like the way I do things, then just don't subscribe to me. Like, you're not even here with good intent, then why you're still subscribed to me? So yeah, that's weird. But anyways, back to the video.
Compared to last year, booths are slightly larger with more space at the back for the artists, but
Yes,
there are some.
okay, for this, I'm not sure if it's am I if I was tripping or it's actually bigger. So for me, when I drag my stuff over, I feel like it is bigger. Maybe the tables on the first floor are bigger. Oh yeah, I don't know why people linger with things they dislike. Exactly. And yeah, and when I was dragging my like setting up my table, I realized it was a little bit bigger because before I could only fit like the same grid setup, but just about right. But this year I have much more space, so panicked a little bit because I don't have enough like grids to set up my table. So yeah, that caught me by surprise. I feel like it's definitely bigger than like 2024. I'm lucky distracting y'all. No, 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 it's me. It's me. I brought up the topic and yeah. Let me turn on the lights. Let's continue.
Weird board placements which you could request to remove if both you and your neighbor table agrees.
I
So
think
I
the only
originally have
okay,
a booth buddy who
this
said
person
that she's willing to pay full table
has
price, which keep in mind there are at
okay, this person has a bad track record in at least in our city. And when she moved at I think Taiwan, again she caused some trouble and drama. Basically, she's not a really good table artist. That's what I'm trying to say. And at first she is a popular artist. I thought she was like nice and all, but after what she did, like obviously I was like, bro, this person is on my red flag blacklist already. So yeah.
least two other people in lines we can booth with, but offered 50-50 price share, which I declined when she came up and said, I'll pay full. But the
This
worst
is a
part is
fact,
she
by
said
the
she
way.
only had a few products, which I triple checked with her. So on setup day, she wasn't there for the majority of the time, and she hasn't promoted or said a word about her products on my booth.
Okay, something to add on this as well is on the terms and conditions in the artist alley, basically you can only sell your products in one booth. You can't have your products in booth A, booth B, booth C, like everywhere across the artist alley. You can't do that. So her not promoting, I should ask her about it already, but I feel like her plan from the start is to just how do you say it? Just to spread out her products on each and every single booth, which is illegal. Luckily, she cut me off, and I'm glad I cut her off as well, because this is not gonna work out and I'm gonna leave a bad name for myself. So yeah, that's another part to this. I did not add it in the video because it's gonna be redundant and lots of terms and stuff. It's gonna be complicated, but this is an additional thing to what happened with like why I feel uncomfortable with her not promoting stuff and writing the table number on her product menu. But let's continue.
Weeks prior to the convention. At this point, she is a walking red
I
flag.
love this.
So when
I love this
we had
slide.
the booth set up, she came by and said, "Yeah, she will see how she will put the things." And when I got back home from setup, she DM'd me and said, "Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out," and asked for the booth money back.
And
Honestly, I
another
couldn't
thing
say no.
is she could have just came over to my place and start setting up with me so I can adjust. I also offered to adjust the space for her, but she didn't do that. And she already planned to booth at someone else's table and just put her stuff over at mine. So I'm not sure what she's like trying to do with this like entire artist alley. It's just word of advice. You have to look up for like background checks. Although at the beginning, this person hasn't have a really bad track record until after I started boofing with her. Her attitude and all those like little dramas start popping up left and right. So I I'm probably the first like experiment that she has with her ways of artist alley boofing. Lol, if this goes well, might as well do a reaction video, like short ones, live. Oof, that's terrible. Yeah, exactly. Like,
As
that's
I
why I'm
had other
saying this
options
artist
before
alley is
the
traumatic.
offer, but I should have said or wrote a contract about the money split much clearer and stating that there shouldn't be last
Yes,
minute
this is
dropouts.
definitely
I was too
right.
tired to argue and had no room to bargain before the actual show, so I just returned the money to her and called it quits.
Okay,
All of a sudden,
the
show
money
became much
animation
more
is kind of
stressful
bad
as
there,
this is the
but
first time I'm covering
that's
the
the best I can
entire
do on
process.
a
For the
computer.
topic of table costs, it is 5,000 Hong Kong dollars for a
This
table
year
and
they
an
added like
early bird
$300
discount
to
for
that
5 days,
price.
and an extra
And low key, I feel
$1,000
like they
if you
wanted
want
to add
the
1,000,
money
but they
spots.
couldn't
With
because
all this
nobody's gonna
out of the
pay for
way
the
and getting out
6,000
of the
for a
way,
booth.
so let's dive straight into day one. So today
Yay,
is
they
day
won!
one
You know, I was
of
still very nervous
everybody's
when I was
convention.
pulling out the camera to film.
We're heading to a
I
booth,
I feel
and
like
I
I
must
could
say
take
this is
more
the largest
B-rolls
anime convention Every
compared to
year in
this
my city,
time if I were to
aggregate
booth this year.
wholeheartedly. My city is
Hey,
one
the
of the
money animation is
biggest
more
new
accurate
system
because you lost budget for the
implementations
animation.
I've seen. 7.5 million
True,
people
true,
living
if you're
in one
thinking of
city
it
is
that
no
way.
joke, and adding on the tourists from the mainland and overseas,
I would
the
not
line
like
is
to
no
be
doubt
in
all
that
over the
line.
place. In the
That's what
first few
I'm
days,
gonna
I
tell
didn't
you.
film much,
And
and
also, you know why I know how long it takes to line up at the ACG is because okay, the dumbest thing I've done is they have two tickets. One that is the regular ticket where you need to line up like in the line you saw just now. And there's another ticket where you have a free time fast pass, so you can use it 3 times, go in and out 3 times. And yeah, if you have 3 people going with you, you can use that free round fast pass with all 3 of you guys to enter once. And guess the stupidest thing I did is I have like including me, we have 3 people going to ACG like with some friends. And we could have just bought that and have a fast pass in, but I didn't because I'm dumb and I started the Hangout group chat late, so it's already sold out. So we have to line up for 4 hours, looping around and around in the convention center until we can make it inside. So yeah, don't be like me. And the line you're seeing right now, I removed the subtitles for it, but basically, this line is for the first day only, where the artist has to line up until opening. They will let you in, and then you can start setting up or taking a break, getting yourselves ready. So this is the Artist Alley exclusive line.
basically was so stressed that I had to get my head in the game
The first day is
and start
always
my online
the
content to
longest queue
maximize. So most
for
of the
like
video
Artist
is
Alley,
going to be filmed at the beginning
and you have to
or end of the
register
day.
for like a Face
So
ID.
right now,
Yes, and I didn't mention you have like free booth table passes and you have a face recognition attached to each of the pass. So the major issue with this system is when one of my friends couldn't come for the later days, I can't immediately switch out people who are helping out with the booth. I understand why they did it because I'm pretty sure some people just use it as like a fast pass ticket and sold it to someone else at like public for the public, and yeah, you just always have these bad people to ruin the system for you, so everyone now has to suffer. And yeah, and also what else, the fast pass registration, like the face ID registration is also very complicated, which took a long time until like the artist queue has gone down. So yeah.
2 hours, actually 1 hour away from closing. Today's sales are better, definitely better than last year. I think mainly because it's like 2 years after COVID, and also I think it's
Also,
because
the person
I
who is like
have
next
my
to me,
own single booth.
they are very nice people. They're basically drawing like Pokemon art, really cute Pokemon art, and they help me a lot with like setting up the online store, like shipping stuff.
I'm glad some of
So
you
I have to
enjoyed it.
bring my thanks to
My
them.
week is
Fire
so
Piggy
excited. Like
Doodles, if you
some of
want to
them,
check them
yeah,
out.
I love Huntrix. There's no Huntrix
They're on
I finally
Instagram.
found Huntrix cards. But yeah,
If I was
see you
older
guys
and
next
had money,
week.
I'd buy those manga book of yours because
I'm surprised
one
that
is
the
sick, and
manga
two,
is doing
supporting and
well.
flexing that I went and got
Usually,
something from Hong Kong, but
we
unfortunately I'm
have
too
bigger
broke
sales
and
going on, but we got like a
cause
few package sales from the event stream
a
and
specific
the
blonde guy who
packages
has
at
beef
Hong
with
Kong.
the world's major oil and gas supply.
So
I think everyone's
I
struggling with that with their travel
see a
plans.
good turnover if the
Yeah, I'm
tournaments
actually
go up.
surprised for
So that
Friday. I did
means
like
Sunday should be good
3K, around
and we'll
3,
see.
3K, I think,
We'll see how it
in
goes.
revenue.
Yeah,
So
the last hour a bit
it's a
tiring, sitting
Friday
down
for
right
day
now.
one.
I've been
So
standing the whole day. Yeah. See you soon. Bye.
look at Hong Kong. It's so beautiful. Okay, another thing to add, the worst part about every single day, end of the day, is you have to get stuck on the MTR, which is crowded with people, and you have to slowly move out of the convention center every night. Oh my god, this is probably like the cringiest part I have to edit it because that's basically my sales voice. I can't help it, but this is my sales voice. And I try my best to translate the with the caption. I wrote it by hand. And I feel like it's gonna be very boring if it's just like my pouch in the camera, like in the screen. But I can't really take photos of the like passerby, so that's the best I can do. So I just put in my sprite. Okay, I just saw I misspelled something again. Like I already spot two misspellings, but I can't help with it. It's like a 28-minute video. I mean, this year I have some friends who have reached out to me who said they're like free to come by and help. But I'm still pondering whether or not I should booth this year. Yes, I saw that part. And what do you mean your selling voice is amazing? No, no, no. Okay, the fact I have to edit this like in my room, I can't let, or what I say, I wouldn't want my parents to be at the booth because I am too embarrassed with my sales voice. Whole others I heard loud, like a bit too loud. I mean, I tried to make small chatter, but there are some people who are like not really open to talk to chatting or they're really shy. So I was like, oh no, they don't like chatting, but I already started the conversation and both of us are awkward. Here's my cosplay friend. Okay, a fun story. She kept like dropping her bell, like the hyacinth bell on her costume, and we have to look all over the place. And low key, the person who is next to my booth is kind of mean to her, but like they occupy a lot of space as well, so she can't really complain. My friend from last year, we were year 10, she was confused on why people couldn't work for free. And me and a senior girl, year 13, told her that when you pay a person, they have work. And if they work for free, means they can leave or slack whenever. And because they get paid in return, they work for you. And yeah, we both are nerds. By the way, your cosplay fan looks sick. I'll tell her that. She would definitely be happy. She is currently at like another music festival, anime music festival right now, like right now. I went and take a photo, but I didn't include the photo in here because like consent and all that.
So I just ended day 2. I forgot to take the photo of the day 2 group.
And another story behind the scenes.
Cover, so there's nothing.
I felt really sick starting from day 2, and there's this one point because I have to stand up, as mentioned in the video. I have to stand up because I have only like a small window where people can look at me and I can look at the customers. I have to sit down for a while because I was feeling very unwell. But I got recharged from like having sales and like and customer reaction interactions. That's basically the best part about Artist Alley.
Really nice people, a lot of them, and yeah, I'm happy with today. Like,
Oh, but to be honest, from all your time as a streamer, you randomly get some guy named AK that randomly becomes a regular. Yes, I truly appreciate you for being here, AK.
I postponed the closing time a bit because I want to grind a bit.
And actually active, but yeah, I get the feeling of being sick while selling. I think it's just no. I don't think it's I got sick from selling, but more of I got sick because like physically unwell instead of a mental thing. I was into business for the marketing point. I unintentionally like marketing stuff to people, and I okay, the only thing I'm not really good at is I guess a little bit of stage fright. I have to convince myself really well that I know what I'm selling
tomorrow morning.
to remove that kind of
And
stage fright.
we'll
And I
open at
also
11
get nervous because I'm not confident
and
about
see
my
how we
appearances,
perform.
and
So
yeah, there's
first
just
of all,
some
I'm
really mean
surprised
people
that my promotion on
out
social
there.
media
No,
didn't
I'm
suck.
meant it
And
physically, lol.
some of the people who came by said they have seen my art before on Instagram or even said they
I
walked
think
down my booth,
I
which
okay.
I'm so
I
happy about.
had okay. This is
I
very
post
private, but I
almost
had my
daily
period on that
from
day, so
2 to
that's
3
why
days
I felt
before the
sick.
actual convention with
I
art
really wanted to
previews,
stand up, so I tried.
photos, and unboxing, and also some card design reveals. But the effort
I
was
have to
too
set up
much to
this
try to
every
post,
single
and if
day
I
because
hadn't
if I
done
don't do
well,
it,
I would have burned myself
one,
out.
I wouldn't have
Luckily, I
enough
was
clips
still
for
making
to use
$100
another
when I
cloth
was
to
doing
cover
these
up the
edits.
booth.
So please
And
do check
second,
my
I have to
post
fix
list
up like
down
some of
below.
the stickers
Other than
because they
that, I
curl
have
due to the
stickers coming
humidity.
from a large Sparklets
And the
poster
books
pack,
are
and
just like,
one of the reasons I think
I
is
wouldn't
because
be
I
opening them like
see those
24/7. That's why I have to close
portraits
it.
of internationally known artists in the artist alley, and second of
And you
all,
can
I
see
just
like
feel like there's
the
one
small
being huge,
postcard
dedicated towards
rack.
the
I
artist
DIY'd it
kids and
myself with
international
cardboard, so
fans.
it collapsed
This
sometimes, but
focus on
it's only for
90%
5 days, so
cleanliness,
it's
even
gonna
though,
work.
from my observation, mainlanders are less likely to be spending money or buying products. Another fun thing is that since I made K-pop Demon Hunters merch, it is popular among the adults and kids. The kids would be
Yes,
dragging their parents
by
and saying,
adults,
"When
I
am I
mean
gonna
like
get it?"
an uncle actually
Another
went up
note
to
is
me and
that
bought
at Artist Alley,
like
I
the
was
whole
probably one of the few
entire
people who drew Huntrix, as a
K-pop
lot of
Demon
us
Hunters photo card
all
sets,
we could
like
find was
including
Soldier
the
Boys
Your
merch,
Idol Soldier
and not
Boys,
any
Soda Pop
Huntrix.
Soldier
So I
Boys,
kind of hit the
uh,
jackpot there.
both Huntrix
And if you think about it,
series,
the
and
moment is probably due
also I get
if that were
gifted
the
him
case.
some postcards.
And of course, in these large conventions, there will always be some weird moments happening. One of
Yes,
them is
this
this guy who
is
has been showing
yeah,
up
closing him
every
is
Artist
fair,
Alley
and the stall
booth
looks
since
clean. But
the
yes,
very
I
first
finally
one
got to
last
see
year.
that
He
businessman,
wasn't doing
Otaki. Thank
anything,
you.
but when I tried to chat with him,
Okay,
he
this
was
guy
talking in a
has
way
been like
like
I
he's talking
remembered
to
his
himself.
face from the very
I
beginning, like
start
the
to feel
very first
really
Artist Alley in
nervous to even know
2024,
how to respond to the
ACGHK. I
interacting with
remember
him.
his face,
So I
so
start to get very
I'm not
anxious and
tripping.
even blanked out
He's
because I
also
ran out of things
at
to talk
MiHoYo
about
only
since he
when I
jumps to
boofed.
another topic
I'm
very
just
quickly.
really creeped out by this
Then
guy.
he just leaves. Other than
He's
that,
so
I met
random.
some
But yeah,
really
this is the
cool
uncle I was talking
cosplayers and
about.
received more compliments of my art, which I appreciate so much. I also met some really beautiful
Okay, these two
cosplayers.
are cosplayers, and she's called Aki, like the one who's dressing up as Aglaea, like the blonde hair is Aki, and the other one is her brother. And we just talked a lot about like the Honkai Star lore and saying because I kept my illustrations accurate to the lore, so we kept talking and chatting, and they enjoyed the art so much, and we still have it. We stay in contact right now, so I really do hope to see her like this year's Artist Alley if I decide to booth. And yeah.
God, I would love the chance
Also,
to
this
meet them
Farina
someday.
cosplayer is also another cosplayer. Is I think Dina's art. We met and she came by two times, and she actually told me she's gonna come as Farina the next day. And she came, and I was like, I remember you. And she got something from me. So yeah, thank you so much for the support from Dina. Dog, I guess the moment I saw those two in the vlog, like I bet she yapped with them for a bit. Not even a bit. I think I yapped with them for a while. I think we're both very like all of us are very passionate about the things we like. Generally, most people there are really nice, so it's a good vibe.
Future dream video, I don't know. I had the
Yes.
chance to walk
If
around
I
and have
ever
some stuff
wanted to
from
cosplay, it would
Sephora,
be Aventurine.
primarily from Nesvirgo,
That's
which when I
Virgo
got there, their
artist
outlet day
mention.
was
He was
so
there,
long,
and I
so
was
I could
okay.
only get
When I saw the pamphlet, he's gonna be there. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy stuff from him. Guess what? The A4 poster sold out, and I can't add it to my wall of like poster collection. So I have to just keep the sticker, which is still in my drawer. I would not use it. I don't like using my stickers. I like hoarding them.
the sticker.
Yes, my friend who is the cosplay just came by and helped me with the last day as well, but without the cosplay.
Finished ACGHK.
And another terrible part of like boothing at a table is leaving the convention center because there is only like 3 lifts. If you have a luggage, then definitely that's way better. Oh, that reminds me. I think on day 3 there was a person who brought their cat to ACGHK to like walk around Artist Alley. And when I was leaving ACG, I was like, who's meowing? Like, I was looking around and I saw a cat on someone's shoulder. An orange cat. So cute.
And I first put this slide on to let you compare with the size of the booth. So last year I shared the
That was my booth last year.
partner
Like last year.
the size.
Like the other side is the person who covered the full table cost.
The new additions, and if you count the menu as well, this was new.
She does like general like every anime art. Okay, I'm gonna give you a fun fact when I decide to help small creators for all of them. I like 14 to 16, but it changes over time, so for this example, it's 3 to 4. What fun fact?
Whole section not sellable. Nobody is buying, nobody's looking. But this year, I swapped it out. If you look at 2025, like right here, I changed.
And yeah, I swapped out how I display my prints because you can definitely not see a damn thing in the corner in the old booth. So
I didn't put too much faith on it. I just want it cleared out as stock. And also for the keychains right here,
they barely got any viewers or talkers, so when I joined Yapped, randomly more people came because algorithm, and they saw that I was their most active viewer. No one can beat you, AK. You're always like number 1 in my heart. Yeah, I don't know how, but being active helps a lot. Exactly. It is, I think, especially on Twitch, right? Even though like I don't stream on Twitch. YouTube gives me more flexibility on the content I can create. Like I can do lives, I can do like long form videos, I can do shorts, I can even post.
So if you see here,
yes, that was like one of the thumbnail A/B testing I did.
Setup is because I only have this like small window space that I have to
it is very small. Like I could have a larger window if I removed the menu, but I feel like it just feels the space a bit better, so that's why I included it in.
And a funny thing to note in the Hong Kong Artist Alley shows is people's eyesight normally lines up around this.
Yeah, but by the way, my bad, I didn't mean to send you that reel. It was for my group chat and you were next to it, lol. I think... Wait, you sent me something? Wait, let me see.
So I would not suggest putting your key items on the sides because these
I think I missed it, but yeah.
Are only used
no worries.
Want to attract people to walk by.
We all have misclicks. I misclicked today.
And otherwise, it's not very recommended to put your newer.
Yes, this is actually something I was surprised about because both times I boothed at ACGHK, they. Yeah, you probably unsent it, so that's why I didn't see it. I'm probably asleep as well. But as I was saying, I was really surprised when the people are only looking downwards when, in contrast, the people in Western countries who are doing like Artist Alley vlogs all suggested putting your stuff up above. I mean, it is necessary to put something up there, but nobody, like barely anyone saw like stuff on the top, like even the posts, like posters. Because it was low-key for my homies, someone getting bucks.
My menu on it, and people actually read these menus, which is very interesting to me.
I think next, if I were to booth again, I would just print out a A3 poster, like a big poster or a banner. It's for sale, but the main point of it is being like attracting people to come over and know what I'm selling. If they're not interested, then you can also like move along, or if you're interested, they will come and stop by and know what you're like selling or your art style is. Yo, that's what I also learned. Yes, I think this is very like particular for Hong
layer
Kong at least.
is not visible to them. Only the ones like around this area is visible. More popular
Yeah, I think
is,
the
of
best
course,
like
the
small
texture.
postcard
One thing is I think
is
it's
the
the
ones I
but two,
highlighted in
I
the
think
blue
it's also
area.
because of the lighting. Last year is very dim. Like my section, the light comes from here, so
And this year I
I
was lucky
basically
with
have
the
a
position
massive
because the light
black
is like shining on my booth instead of
this
like a
texture
backlight,
lighting
which
because the
makes
light
it
is
dimmer.
directly above. Other than that,
But if you
this
want, I
display
can
is
send
way
you
better than
reels,
I
but I
actually see
obviously not
sometimes.
racist ones.
Compliments,
Just for
honestly,
you,
it's
but
fine.
for my friends, yes,
So
we
like
call each other ungodly
on to
things. Oh
my
god.
stable location.
I can already
As
imagine
you can
your
see,
group chat.
this is the entrance. The only problem I see from the
Yeah,
location is
the
people
problem I
only
mentioned
want
here
seats up.
is I think
For
the
example, their budget is
major
like
one.
$100. They spend
Not only
50
I have to like walk a long way until I can get
maybe
my lunch,
25
but
here,
also
and they have like
people
$20
already
left to
spend
pay.
like
That's one
majority.
problem
It's not
I
only
see.
just one person saying it,
And there's
it's
this
like multiple people who came by my booth.
slight
They're like, oh no, I only have
location.
this budget left.
Understanding it doesn't
And I
really
have to
matter
try
as
so
long
hard
as
to
they're
sell them. Like,
thinking of buying.
guys,
But
if you
then
don't buy it now,
the
you're
most
gonna
common
miss
thing
out and
is
you're gonna
that
regret it for
movies
the rest
in
of your life.
Hong Kong is
That's generally how you
basically there's
try
no
to
limits. I think
sell it.
it's
Of course,
not
I don't
really
push it.
common,
If you can't afford it,
but I
you
still
can't
keep
afford
offering
it.
because this year I actually have like
But
3
yeah,
or 4
I feel like
people
there is
already,
an advantage if
which
you're
is
like near the entrance.
surprising. So it's if you can have it, it's best to have it. And mostly people use
And
Alipay
okay. Another thing
because like
is a mainland fan
Alipay and payment
came by and
has
actually just
50% of
purely came by for the Rachel Ring comic I had,
this
and
is
I
the
was
best
double
distribution
checking
in
the
payment policy
transaction,
in Hong Kong.
digital transaction on Alipay,
Check payments is
and
not
apparently it
common
didn't
at
go
all.
through
So actually people
because they are
they
using
opt for
Alipay instead of
Alipay
Alipay
because
Hong
it's
Kong.
very easy to
So
use.
there is a
Moving on to
difference.
the
I
products
have to
part,
chase them
well,
down. I was like,
Hong
okay,
Kong earns
I didn't receive your
tourism.
money and
Firstly,
it wasn't
there's
processed.
like
So is
3
it
times
okay
more
if you
tax people
use like
before them
my
than others.
mainland
That's
Alipay
A.
code? And they're like
And
obviously chill
BCD,
about it,
I
luckily.
actually put like
Or
8
else I
cents,
would have lost a
and the
sale.
comic did
And
well for everyone
it was a
very
package sale
well.
as well,
The book
so
did
it's
well
like
at like
$200 there.
3.5, maybe 3.5-ish day, which is
And
half
yeah,
day.
and
So for
another
small
thing about the art
comics,
book,
it sells really
low-key,
well.
I would talk about
Okay,
things related to my business, but also
but
try
those
to
who
speak
buy
about
the set
fandoms
and
there
replay,
because
they
it
can only
works.
pay half for the single book. And
Yeah,
for the
and
art book,
also,
I also like
speaking about the art
since
book,
it mainly
the
focuses
art
on the
book
vampire
itself is
and the
not
single
like
book,
really
I
intriguing
think
to
at the end of
people.
the day, I only
Low
sold like
key, one
half
thing,
of
there's
this story.
barely any story,
So
even though I try adding
yeah,
like
most people
lines,
underestimate it
storylines,
because a lot
and
of people
if you're
only
not
use
really an
Alipay
artist, you wouldn't consider
because
buying
it
an
has
art book.
budget for it.
That's the
But
general
the
feeling I'm
comics
getting.
people
So
request, which is a hit, especially for the girls.
I
Zoe's doing the best here,
probably wouldn't
and
produce
those are the
another
ones who
art book
people
unless it's my original art.
buy it
That's the
because they are
feeling I'm
a little bit
getting.
hesitant and only got like their favorite sets. Soda Pop did the
But
worst,
comics definitely is
which as expected.
worth the shot.
And for these special prints, very popular because
And
of
of course, K-pop Demon Hunters
they did averagely
is
well.
always a
The
hit.
best one should be this OCD version of Derby. And for the bathhouse, interestingly, because I
It's a
put it
shame
on the
that I put
side,
the
which is
bathhouse
like the
like
main 3 vertical ones are
in
like
the
on the
same
side,
position as
and the pink
the
one on the side.
Other
This
derpy
is the bathhouse one.
postcards
People
at the later
sometimes
days
see it and notice there's a
because
fourth
it
iteration,
sold really
and
well at the
those
later days
actually
when I moved
sell
it.
like
But
in the
yeah,
later days.
Otaki, don't
So
go to
this
the dark
sells
side.
better
Don't let the
than
Gunners win.
the
I've
Ruby one.
seen
And
VTuber
for
rise and
BCD
fall
prints,
before.
unfortunately,
Oh, wow.
unless people are buying the sets, they are not very aware
I
there are
mean,
smaller prints. And the only
I
thing
think
I
I
would
have
say
sufficient
is
training
Narnia
in
sells really good,
real
and
life
I see this
that I've
common
already
trend in all the
been
other
rejected
books.
by a lot of
Other than that,
people,
there's nothing
said
much
like
more to
really
say about
bad
the
things
books.
from
Moving on to
other
distribution,
people. Like,
as I said
at
before,
this point, I'm
people
just
like to
numb to
add
it.
like past
If
works,
something
but I
doesn't work
have the
out, it
exact same
doesn't work
problem.
out. I have to
So
stick up for
yeah, it's
myself.
not very
That's what
popular.
I'm trying to
Some of
say.
it is because of pricing. It's too expensive. People opt
Like,
for
I
the
might
cheaper
come off
option, so
as a bit
not
mean
much more to say
when
about
I
that.
was in like group
And for
projects with
single
like
items,
others right
we
now,
actually sold out
but
on the Project Sekai toy.
I feel like
There's not much
I'm
left
just
to be honest,
justifying why I'm
and
doing
there's
right.
only like
Like,
two
if you're free
options
riding,
left
I
to
have
sell.
to report you. That's the
Yes,
basic logic.
only two casas left,
And you
which
did
is
not, we
pretty
gave you a
awesome that
chance,
we
you did
got
not change.
at this
Of course,
point.
I'm gonna report you
And
again.
we sold out
Like,
on the Mao
that's
Mao
the logic to it.
feathers and sparkle keychains, which I
If I did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong.
anime
That's
wise.
it. If I did something wrong, I'll apologize. But if you still take advantage of my apology and me being in the wrong, then you're not being respectful and actually giving a chance to others.
Just my hunch, because I
Of
saw a
course,
lot
that's
of
what
people
happened in the
sold out on
Discord
their
group, so
Carrot Diary stuff. And for the old prints, I actually wanted
yes,
to
I
also
really want to clear out the old stuff. So
not
at
anything
I
permanent.
think at
Just
the
be
end of
give
the
them to you for free.
con,
Face
like
now sold out.
the last 2 days at least, I started like
I
giving
gave
out
all these
like
away.
old
I only
keychains,
have
old
like a few
prints
more
for
eventually
free if they
so
like the
those are
fandom.
the
Of course, I'm not going to
eventually
stuff something like Honkai
but
Star to a
unfortunately the
Project
stickers
Sekai
sold
fan,
out pretty quickly,
or vice versa.
tactic to bring out like old stuff away. And for the sticker packs,
And I just
unfortunately
give out
they
like,
didn't
okay,
do
guys, do
that
you like
well
this? If you like this, you follow my art, and I'll just give you this for free.
it's hard to display the sticker packs.
Well, we are here for you if they try to disturb you again.
Again, I have to fix up the display.
Yeah, I doubt they will.
A lot better, because last time I had the chance to open up the booklet to showcase all like the sticker pack content, which more people tend to buy it. And yeah, besides that, okay, these are sold out. And also, yeah, these are sold out. So the only ones
Yeah, it's a shame that the sticker packs aren't like
annoying
selling as
them.
much.
You can get them
Well,
on
Pokemon Miku is basically my fault because I know they aren't like popular in the first place. I just like the aesthetics of the
So last year,
Pokemon Miku trainers in each music video.
my booth buddy
Like if they tried to do it on stream, I would screenshot for reporting lol. But anyway, still those books were nice. I am working on an English translation. And another thing, because the comic is in Chinese, some of the people who could only reach English was like, "Oh, I wish I could buy it, but I can't read Chinese." Like that's sad.
Is also 10K ish, and the
But I did enjoy that 9.8K views video you had, aka the Honkai Star vid. I'm so proud of you. What?
So I would say if
The racial one?
international artist, it's definitely worth it, since it's the biggest anime convention in the city every year. It happens in summer. But if you're not, I would reconsider joining this artist alley, mainly because there are better options at like Taiwan and Japan, Korea. These are better options, and the cost
Yeah, exactly.
very high.
The other Asia regions definitely cheaper and more affordable. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that Hong Kong is not good, it's just too expensive.
That racial reign is a popular in general. So
yeah. Oh yeah, and also that video, I actually got invited to play that video in mainland China racial reign only event. So I'm proud of that. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy making that.
A lot of promotion, of course.
I like some lovey-dovey stuff.
Very proactive in the community.
And I am working on another racial reign animatic. Don't you worry, I'm just taking my time with it. Yes, my current subscriber count. Surprise! Hey, we got 3 more viewers, and yeah, understandable for Hong Kong. Expensive. Yeah, I decided to add this in. I feel like this is a cute thing. Yay! So if you want to watch the video, to those who haven't watched it yet, feel free to watch it and maybe share it to some of your friends. And remember to subscribe! Look, it's your comment. Wait, I haven't liked it yet. Oh, I liked it, but I didn't love it. Okay, there you go. We loved it. So now, after that, I'm gonna turn. If there are any questions about like the artist alley, feel free to ask. But now I'm just gonna turn it off for a while, and I'm gonna switch to Procreate. And we will continue our painting. Take your time. As long as great artists or creators do, that just means they care a lot. Yeah. I can actually show you. I'm still working on like the timing and like the frames and all that. But yeah, I drew like a, a drag queen like aventuring type of stuff. So yeah. And right now we're gonna do our eternal sugar fair cookie drawing. And yeah, I did not really touch that much, but I really like how it's coming together. After a good night's sleep, I thought I'm gonna hate it just like the regular artist, but no, I'm actually proud of this work. I'm not a simp anymore. And before we do anything, I'm probably just going to grab some water because I finished my cup. So be right back. I am back. I am back. I'm back. Let's see this stream on fire, chat. What? What happened? I'm gonna use my water to pour out the fire you set up. The couch. Wait, to fix my door because something got stuck between. But now I'm back. Oh wait. Before we do anything, let me just show you something that my friend did, and I'm gonna put it on stream right now. She did a fan art. I'm just gonna post it. Let me see. If I could download it on the computer. But yeah, put that fire out, AK. We don't need fire here. Or else I'm gonna have to go out and grab my water again. Bet. Fine. Come on. I don't want to go out and pour some more water again. So let me see if it finished downloading. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, how should I open it? Girl, I'm gonna get the PNG instead. Wait. Wait, 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 wait. And let me tell you, she got the fit like down. Like I would probably use that fit somewhere in my like how do you say it? If I were to go onto Pinterest, I would probably draw that like or save it into my pin boards. So let me see. I want to send it to myself. There. So now I should be able to download it. Save. Right in my downloads file. Uh, Good job, AK, for putting out the fire. Appreciated that. Let me see. A new image. And then, okay, browse to get that image out. Should be somewhere here. Yes. Dun-dun! Look at the fan art. She also like drew Rachel Reen in it. Very accurate to what I like. I want to move the layers like this. Yes, then it could be right here. And in the right position as well. Ratio cross aventurine. I guess you can say the situation was kind of heated. Well, you made it heated very fast. You heated up very quickly. Wait, the chat is behind the image, so let's see here. Ah, that's too far behind. Yes, perfect. Holy shit, that's beautiful. I love it. She doesn't want to disclose her name or attach it to her name, but I'm just gonna show it here. My friend drew this for me, and I loved it. And the jacket. Okay, guys, look at the jacket and the collar. It's absolutely something I would wear, or Otaki would wear, or something I would save on Pinterest and then use it as reference for later. Super casual but cute. Like it's like the spring vibe. Now let me see. Clap, clap, clap. Yes. Applaud my friend for being such a wonderful person. She used her 1 drawing per year quota on me. Tell her it's amazing, absolute cinema. I would. And I think she is in chat. I'm not sure though. She may be in chat. So yeah, with that out of the way, and we put it on the corner. Let's draw. Today we'll probably just render. Hopefully we could finish it. Stream will end like in 2 hours, so let's try our best. So first, I would just do it on layer on top. I think the face is generally already like rendered pretty much 90%, like 80% done. So what I need to do now is just to paint over with more accurate colors and blending. And as I was saying, if you have any questions on like the Artist Alley video I made, feel free to ask. Like how does it work? Or do you want some future videos on my phone is at 20%, so low-key we fighting for this. Your phone can do it. I believe in you, AK. So basically, if you have any like questions on the Artist Alley, or I am planning on making a video on how to produce like comic books or just the formatting of it, how you make a correct formatting of the comic panels to for printing. So look forward to that. I'm also making a video on the Apothecary Diaries. I'm not sure if you watched that anime before. Apothecary Diaries exhibition I went to with my friend. So I'm making a video on that as well. It's also an IRL vlog, so of course I'm not in frame, but still a real life vlog. Always have to double check with the value. And after this piece, I'll probably do if you guys have seen the community tab, I actually started a new Evanesia illustration work in progress, so I'm probably gonna work on that next before we jump into like Shadow Milk Cookie. Because I'm still thinking what I could draw for like what composition I could work on for Shadow Milk. And Well, how easily scared do you get in horror games? Like, if a monster is the player, would you leave immediately or able to run and escape from the monster while your teammates try to help you? Depends on what device I'm playing on. I'm not really good with like computer laptop controls. So probably if I'm playing on like a laptop or a computer, I would be scared because I don't know how I could like run or equip things fast enough. But if I'm on iPad, it's like my tolerance is a bit higher because I know what to do. At least like the basic controls won't escape the concept of tapping some buttons on the screen. So yeah, that I think that makes a big difference. Well, if your teammates are competent, I would be relying on my teammates 24/7 if they're really competent. I probably would be the one who's not competent in like the while playing the game. Well, right now I'm just adding in like the shadows of the crown. iPad works. If you play DBD, it's a similar game, but if you get caught lacking, you can do it easily. And yes, I am competent teammate, but my teammates aren't. I can tell from your previous experience sharing in the stream. Now, I have to check if this shadow is dark enough, which I can tell is not by just checking it right now. So what we'll do is we'll probably use this pink. And I think I could do some here as well. One time they barricade the door while I was being chased, and the barricade me with the killer, so I got railed from behind, and I was protecting them. Mince you? I was a fighter class user. Wow, they just ditched the fighter class. You could have probably protected them if they protected you. Okay, my cats are fighting outside. Would you guys like if I made like silly little lore videos of my cats? Or is it too random? Mine day. I mean, your autocorrect is not the worst out of. Okay, my friend would probably know my worst experience with autocorrect. It corrected to something very inappropriate. And then they were laughing so hard. Screenshotted it and never would have recovered. Yes, we would love lore drops of your cats. I'll try to make some. When I'm doing like a painterly style, I would try to keep the colors simple instead of like going ham on like doing like 24 variations on the same color of cyan. And I realized from yesterday when I was looking at a reference of Eternal Sugar Cookie that her crown actually has something at the back as well. So let me just quickly check. And sorry if you can hear yelling, I'm sorry. It's just my parents at home, namely my mom. So I apologize if you can see it, hear it. While understanding and not understanding because not an art major. I mean, if you have a lot of colors, you can balance it well, then obviously it's good, but mostly that's not the case. What, yelling? My mom is just screaming and yelling sometimes. Yelling for people to answer her when she needs it from the room. I don't understand why she doesn't just go towards the person and ask it politely. Like my mom has like issues. It's fine. Okay, that's good. Like the main reason I want to earn money is to just earn back my basic human rights of making decisions. Because my mom thinks she's the center of the universe. Oh yes, we are cooking. Oh, fair enough. And I'm such a sad person already. I already thought, like, not thought already though, of angry Chinese yelling. But I'm sorry, I'm so evil. I mean, fair. Oh yeah, fair enough. Money gives rights. Yes, exactly. Even though it's not like the healthiest mindset, but that's the truth. See if we could add some details. I think the hardest part is just getting in the groove of painterly style. It's probably the lighter color, so I'm gonna do something on here. Just breaking down stuff into shapes. Blend it. Yeah, I think we could do the shadow here. Or should we just do the pink? I think we should. Yeah, I think that works. It's how society works mostly on sites. Either you got money to live or you're on verge of being hobo sloth. Not all the time, but just a fact at time. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like a prep for me before I get into the real world, but still, she's retired now, so she should. get used to not being the one in charge that much anymore. And she won't forever be in charge. She needs to understand that at least. And like, there's no problem in being like, oh, I, I hope you won't do that. I won't do this. But her problem is like being disrespectful at someone's hobbies. Like, I like anime. She's like, oh, you like those like weird girl art things. I was like, bro, it's not all about that, and that's not everything about anime. She just thinks anime is like not a culture when it is a pretty big one. She's not educated enough on like pop culture. That's what I'm trying to say. Did I mute my background music? Yes, I did. But here, you can hear it now. Oh, so yeah, like jazz, B-movie reference, but the thing about VTubers, sometimes they use it to escape reality, so enjoy it themselves, like either enjoying your hobbies with people understand you. Yeah, exactly what I'm doing right now. She wouldn't understand it, but who cares? At least someone understands me, and that's enough. More than enough. Oops, that's too harsh. And I'll do something like this. Oops, shouldn't have blurred that. Guys, I'm thinking of doing like an art challenge on stream where I just paint on one layer or something, like I don't use an eraser. Something like that. What do you guys think? Because older generation won't understand why do we do some stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's like the generational gap basically. And they won't admit it. That they're okay, some of them they're willing to learn, like my dad, but others like my mom, who still wants to admit they know like trend stuff, but they don't. And you know those like Facebook scams for old people? She falls for that. So you're telling me she doesn't trust her daughter, but more she trusts the internet? Random information? Like, come on. This shadow does not make sense. So we'll just keep it like that. Oh, yes. Pretty good choice of colors and whatever you think works best. Yes, thank you. Honestly, I joined the art relay mainly to like try and practice my painterly style. I'm not sure if there's something to follow, but the quality of work they have in their little art relay is definitely not something I'm looking for, and I would not stoop down to that level just to satisfy them. Oops. I mean, I already have my own workflow of, how do you say it? Line art process. So I'm just going back and forth to familiarize myself with the painterly style. I mean, I do traditional art. When I'm doing acrylic, I'm basically doing the painterly style, but with no undo buttons or color picking. You have to mix the colors yourself with the available ones you have from the school. I just hit the ISO speed face with the Facebook scams because I use Facebook and my family does so yes, I low-key might have seen her, lol. But very low chance. I think a good short would be a low cholesterol me. I joined art class back last year to learn, but I gave up because students made fun of my terrible drawing and teachers tried to be nice, and one time it was... Okay, there are bound to be people who are making fun of your art. Of course, my art. I've been made fun of in the CN community. My friend knows how bad it went down. I cried. But you can't control what they say. And honestly, if you're just doing art for fun, you don't need to mind the comments you get for your art from those people. Because the goals you guys are having are different. Probably should make this like a light color as well. Yeah, I should be trying like this white color and then outlining it with the pink. Teachers suck at being nice. It's so easy to ready, and my art wasn't even that good, so I dealt with the truth. I'm not good at art, and I don't care really. Exactly. We don't live to appreciate, satisfy others' existence. We're not doing it for the people. Well, of course, if you're trying to get into an industry, yes, you're technically doing it for the people, but if you're doing it for fun, who cares? I wasn't even impacted that much from the art really this is mainly because of that. I'm doing what I like. If you don't like my art, just say it out loud. Don't pretend you're righteous or something like that. And the point of drawing is to just enjoy it. Don't do it because you want to satisfy someone. I've come to a point in my life that I realize I am just not going to pursue an art career. But to be honest, I got to meet full people in there and I supported them, and she's one of my close friends. If you know, remember Kofi. Definitely there's friends you can be making, but yeah, I don't understand why the art community has been so toxic or is prone to being toxic. It's always sad. I think this shadow could be a bit less. But by the way, I got to meet... Okay. I just got a repeat chat link. I did enjoy art, but that quickly stopped liking, as when I draw, I always saw so many flaws and mistakes, and even a simple line was crooked, and I just laughed and decided to embrace it because I don't give a exactly. And I think if you could see flaws or mistakes in your art, that means you're improving. Wait, let me grab, let me search up that meme I saved before. I saved it before, but let's see. It's about like artists spotting their mistakes. There's two types of artists. Like you can't mock my art, but it's not like I'm trying to be good. I'm doing bare minimum to pass the class. Yeah, people need to get like not everything they excel at is the best thing in the world. People have other hobbies. I need to look up that meme because that meme perfectly summarizes what I'm going to say in the TLDR on like people looking at their own art. Here. What? Okay, so basically it goes like when one day I found my art sucks. I thought I am talentless, so I gave up. This is the first kind of people, and the second kind of people is like when I found I suck at art, but actually it means that you're improving because if you're really bad at art, you can't even know where you're bad at it. So yeah, trust me, I'm like ass, like down bad, terrible. It's fine. If you're doing it for fun, don't worry about if it's good or not. You're not gonna finish a piece if you're worrying all of that. Trust me, girl, if I show you a drawing of mine, you will be dying of laughter or just as a drawing. I mean, if you're doing it for fun, I appreciate any form of art. Like, go to an art exhibit. I don't understand the art. Does that mean I'm bad at, like, I'm a bad artist? No, I just don't like the same things as people in modern art like. My English is going like crazy right now. I'm biting words. I'm doing traditional art. I think we could have more on the next one. I get what you mean, like a fucking banana taped to a wall is more expensive than a mansion wall. I mean, it's just a money game at the end of the day for art. Yeah, people turn anything into art. It's only because of what the public values. It's not what for what it is. I mean, that is the point of art. You're creating something that is beyond imagination, and people appreciate it, and they appreciate it enough to give you money. And I gotta fix up this part because the shapes are kind of wonky. gonna erase some of this. And continue. I do think this is definitely not enough contrast, but we'll fix it later. Yeah, but not everyone can appreciate art. Like, for example, blind people. And Jake, just kidding. I won't refer to art stuff because I don't know that well. But anything else, I'm a nerd. Well, I wish I was. I mean, I wish I was good at, like, music composition or making video games. Like, programming stuff. But yeah. That's why we collaborate. We have commissions. We have people helping us to do something we're not good at. Or can't do it all at once. Probably should make it like this. To be honest, the thing about high school, most people talk back and annoying part due to my ethnicity, people always use the same boring roles like curry muncher or any other boring standard thing. It's so bland. Well, I mean, I've heard meaner things, like I walked into a classroom and they just yelled in front of the entire class and said I'm fat. When I was just there hoping to look for a classmate to help me with some homework or some stuff. And when I walked into that classroom, because my bully is right in that classroom, she just yelled in front of the class. So what's the point? Like, if you made a whole unique roast for my kind, I would be shocked and offended, yet I'll congratulate you for that fucking roast. Yeah, exactly. Be more creative in your roast. Like, don't just say the generic, you're fat, you're ugly, blah, 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 blah. Cause, like, what? Damn. Okay, bet. But yes, I'm a mix. I don't think... Okay, for me, I'm lucky enough I'm in a local school, but also unfortunate enough to be in a local school where people are speaking in the local language, and they have their own like culture thing. You can't really blend in with your with my hobbies. Oh, I just realized the hair separation starts here, so I'll fix that so that it lines up like this. Yeah, I think that is enough. Of course, we're gonna add some more lighter parts to it. To create layers. But not too much because it is not really at the center of the face. Just a little bit. I think that's good enough. Some more, then it will be too much. Just gonna save some. Oops, wrong color. Hi Zany, welcome to the stream. Hi girl. How's your day? How's your day, Zany? Welcome back. Hey Andy. I'm just okay, but I've got a smile. Okay-ish. I think we're all here hoping to get a better mood. I was in an okay-ish mood just now. Something happened last night, so... But now I am back. And I'm still drawing Eternal Sugar Cookie. Just doing the rendering now. Probably could finish this piece in these 2 days. And we just finished watching my new video I just uploaded on my how do you say it? The Artist Alley vlog. And if you have any questions about art, feel free to ask. And I hope I could answer it. And yeah, I'm planning to make videos on how to prepare how do you say it? I already prepared a script for how to make a printable comic, like having a good setup for printing comics. And also, I have plans to make a series on just covering the basics on how to do a painterly style and also what I normally do, which is a line art grayscale method. Because I feel like the tutorials online right now doesn't really differentiate between the two methods, and the line art method is kind of looked down upon because of its you have an extra step, which is the line art, but it has its perks, so I really enjoy line art. Of course, painterly, more people opt for it because it's easier to edit and adjust parts. I'll just share my process for those two styles because I do both of them. What brushes do you like the most? I'm currently using the Procreate brush. I did tweak it a little bit to make the tips more tapered on both sides. And I basically switched between the Genshinki ink brush and also between the soft airbrush to create softer edges. And the line art basically the same brushes, but of course not the soft airbrush. Just creating different textures. I don't mainly use 2 brushes. But for textures, I usually just go through and try out different things. But most of the texture right now, you can see, is done with those 2 brushes only. Both of them are Procreate presets. I think this original brush I did try using the technical pen. It was good for a while, but sometimes it's too blurry for my liking for line art. Inking or coloring, which is better? In my case, I feel like it's difficult. Inking or coloring? I feel like coloring has more fun stuff going on, but inking, I think you mean line art, right? I like doing the line art when the piece is more dynamic, then I can play with the curves even more. But coloring is just in general playing with colors, and not only with colors but also values, balancing between the values to put the focus on the main topic and to show there are space between elements. Hey Otaki, do you want me to make a moveset base of your OC? I will make the Ultimate Sixth Sense reference to your comic, cause why not? And what My Hero Academia do you want to be? Like I can customize the moves names and line says and color. Let me think. I feel like if I was in my own original comic, I'd probably be striker class. And yes, I am still working on the video on introducing like the power system in my original comic, but yes, I think I would be a fighter. Oh, actually no. I feel like I would be a salvage class. Salvage class basically manipulates the environment area into different shades, whatever the person imagine it to be. And MHA, I'm thinking. I feel like I'm really close to what Uraraka is. It's just some random floating power. That's what I can think of. Or I'm still thinking of a character that I really like from. I feel like Hawks, something with wings or like something to manipulate with. So overhaul, kind of. Something like that. Actually, yes. It's similar to that. I gotta go study. Okay, thank you for joining the stream, Zany. Good luck on your exams. Good luck. We don't have Uraraka, unfortunately. Then let me think. Who else? Tokoyami. Like the bird thing. Bird shadow thing. I feel like that would be something Otaki would have. Because Otaki is what I aspire to be. Like my ideal self. Hawks bet. Hawks most definitely. I love him. Yes, it is coming together. Let me see. Looks good. Because Overhaul has 3 alts. First is base alt with extra 2 arms, and second is Kaiju, and third is the arms again, bigger and strong. Yes, stronger, yes. And we have Hawk's Law. His ult is coming out soon, but I'm broke for Hawk. So I'll make Overhaul and match it. So I'll do Hawks and beg for early access. Because my OC, which I main Shigaraki. Yeah, I know you like Shigaraki, right? In the game, because it works perfectly. Alt is embodiment of hatred. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of cringe, but that's pretty much the whole point. Because Shigaraki is being called decaying hatred, so no copyright. I mean, Shigaraki, I feel like if he grew up normally, he would be a anime geek. Just like how Deku is. I feel like he would be really into superheroes like Midoriya as well. The hair is coming together. Yeah, but if you want, I can send you a vid of the awakening with my avatar. If you want, I have saved lol. Do let me see it. I really like. Oh, I just dropped something. As I was saying, I really like to see like animations like, from games. Like 3D animation is crazy. And yes, my custom colors are black and red, and I do have overhaul awakening look lol. I like how you can customize colors. That's probably the best thing to like people who want to create their OCs in games. By the way, the art is amazing. I'll do it right now. Yes. Take your time, take your time. Is this dark enough? Okay, it is. Good. Good, 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 good. I want it to blend better. Ooh. Should I just merge it? Yeah, I should. I just sent it. Let me see, let me see. I think it takes some time to load. It is terrible quality because it's old, but yes, I might retake it for a revamped look without the white coat and cursed chains. But Insta is weird. Yeah, Insta sometimes it's good, like the content is like the quality is good, but sometimes it's kind of bad. Let me see. Yes, I see it now. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh wow. Probably if I see this from afar, I wouldn't approach it. Like, I don't have pay to win, and I can't. I basically don't want to get get trolled over and over again and die over and over again by people who are just killing people for fun. Like killing people who are lower level. I think the eyes are pretty much done. I don't have to do much with it. Probably I'll just fix up some of the edges and then that's it. Yeah, this is a bit abrupt, so let's just blend it a bit. Then I'll just redo the highlights. It's just custom colors and the ult is purple lol. But I don't mind teaching you. I have 2,678 kills in that game, and the game before that I had 5k. Bro, you're probably like ranked on top. Like the people on top. Cause that's crazy. Grab this color. I'm gonna make it more natural. Something like this. Perfect. 10% battery. Keep on fighting. So we must do it for OTAKI. Oh, thank you so much for supporting. No, there are more people kills than me. Like, what? 32k? That's crazy. Oh. I just accidentally pressed a button. Almost shut down the stream. But we're okay. We're good now. No, there are more kills than me. I meant, but it's about skills, not kills. But yeah, the color palettes fits for all characters, especially villains. Like, I'm gonna show you real quick. You gonna send a video to me? While you do that, I'll continue with my painting. Like this. I need to look up a reference for like angel wings. Pinterest. Wings. Wait, this dress is cool. I'm gonna save it. I like this too. Non-stop doom scrolling on Pinterest. Let me see. Whoa, that's sick. The new one had 46 kill streak, but I lost it. What? How did you lose it? I'm just gonna quickly look for references, so I might be silent for a bit. Okay, got it. Got the reference. Let's continue. Eh? Eh? Oh, that's why. I was thinking why there's an extra part. It's because I have it opened. And now is the complicated part because I have to draw the feathers and give them like a soft texture. And I have to keep like a good lighting as well, so we'll try our best. Oh yes. Yes. Do less and less because it's gonna get packed. more and more. This feather is basically like overlapping with each other. Add some textures. But your art looks nice, as if she is in an endless void in space. Yes. I died. Oh no! 1v1ing some guy called in Discord group to jump me. Oh no. Bro, I tried 1v1ing and it's just not it. I got my goal of 50 kill streak, but again, if you ever play Roblox, I don't mind teaching it or showing you the animation as it speak. But your art looks nice as she is in an endless void in space. Yeah, as I was saying, I was trying because she conjured basically Eternal Sugar Cookie. It conjured up a eternal paradise, like something like Eve's garden for like her kingdom or her people because she was like royalty or something like that. So I'm trying to do that effect, but not draw the paradise because it would be too bright. I want her corruption to be like dark. We're keeping the dark theme. So I'm glad you say that because it means I'm doing something right. Yeah, exactly, AK. It's like basically someone in an endless void, like creating something. So that's what the goo is kind of resembling, is like emerging from corruption and creating that paradise, like that process of it. So she has kept her old form, like some parts of her old form, but mainly started to alter into what she became after she gets corrupted. So I'm gonna add some pink to the wings because it's close to her hair, so there is bound to be something that reflects from it. Then we blur some of it because I don't like the harsh outline right now. And I feel like we could use some lighter purple here. Something like that. Yes. We're getting there. Then we'll do this color. And now we could start to do longer feathers because that's how bird anatomies work. But quick question, what would you want your primary and secondary color? It's a it's a color wheel. I know purple is there and maybe light blue. I don't know. You tell me because I'll memorize it. Probably light blue if it's a combination with the purple. But if it's a separate particle than the purple, then maybe gold, like yellow. Something like that. But purple, most definitely. You are right. Ooh, start to become more transparent, so I have to be careful. I think I could add a little bit more blue because it is a blue color. Something like this. Give it some layers. add some of this blue here. Yes. Yes, purple and gold light yellow. I can do that. And oh, Deku V2 and Kurogiri will look sick. I'll send videos though. But the voice likes, I'll try my best to see how she would react or say it. But I don't know your choice. You can even set the voice. That's cool. I'll wait for your setup. Meanwhile, I'll do my rendering. And I think I could keep this color here first. Or actually, I'll go with the blue. And merge the blue with this. And then we'll go back to the white. But this time, we'll merge it with the gold. With the wax yellow color. Yes. Looking good. And we'll want lighter colors up here. Because, you know, lighting. There may be some darker colors. I'll try to do the manga style text because I never use it, but for you I'll try it. And yes, tomorrow I will get them look at your stream, at least for view count and subs and likes. Like search up finishers from HBG and you will see why it's amazing. And hey, the art looks good and the anatomy is quite accurate. And W lighting. Aw, thank you. I mean, I try to keep my stuff anatomy accurate because I have received comments from like CN people saying like it looks like, basically they say it looks terrible, but in a meaner way. Okay, the contrast is still there, so we'll keep with this. I feel like we could do a more saturated one, something like this. And I think now we can proceed with like the longer feathers. Same with here. Keep this dark blue. I feel like I need to add something to separate the hair is blending in with the wings. So an easy fix would be just to get a lighter color. That's too light. Let's dim it down a bit. Something like this. Blend it. And we'll just add a line art to further separate the two layers. Of course, I want it to be like less apparent as line art. Something like that. Oh wow, the first wing. I don't mind if art isn't accurate to what it's like. Angels, the wings, you can make them small. That's fine. I don't care. Cause reality, the wings would be bigger than the body. Lol. But either I don't care. It's fake. Just enjoy and make it for yourself. Unless it's business, then that's different. Yeah, exactly. And she does have bigger rings. It's just this is like the crown wings she has in her, I think, her pre-corrupted form. And let me add some variations to the shadows. But I feel like it's too dark, so I'll leave it like that actually. This light. Go over with some of the top layers. And a slow transition to the yellow. And let's fix up the shape a bit. Oh yes, 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 yes. I feel like it could be like larger. But I'm your free time search HBG. In your free time, search up HBG finishers up when you feel like it. The finisher. I remember I played what is that? The Demon Slayer fighting game. They have similar things, but obviously way less polished because it's an older game. But I don't know what happened to it. I think I was like a breathing technique user. That's what I selected back then. I think I grinded quite hard for a while, and then I just left the game. Ooh, something like this. Let me look for something. Hold up. I just love it, especially Sugaraki, because even though it's not cinematic for him, and fun fact, he has the least cinematic finishers, it still has the powerful feeling for dominance over a person. Yeah. I can definitely see that in the video you sent me. And I'm gonna make this look more like a feather. I wanted to transition into like the gold waxy color, so let's try different things. And probably it needs more light here to give it like the feeling of layers. Will this be too light? No, it's actually fine when you look at it from far away. But it does need some more like texturing, so I'll just grab a darker color and start texturing the feathers. Yeah, something like that maybe. Now we have to do the other ear, the other wing. Oh god. Do it all over again. But this time we got the process down, so it's gonna be quicker. There we go. Oops, that's too thick. Just give it a little bit of a difference. Let me grab this glue. Oh yes. Yes. But this time I'll make it transition into a pink, so it's going to be a purple color. And alpha lock it so that it doesn't blur outside. Oh, wrong layer. Alpha lock. Oh yes. Now we just need the texture. Something like that. I feel like the feather is a bit too blunt here, so let's give it a better shape. Oh, let me see. Let's see what you sent me. It is loading, so I gotta wait. I gave up. It ain't there because I couldn't get it, lol. Okay. No worries. Is that 5%? I mean, I'm almost ending stream. Like, you could... Let's see how long you can survive until 7 o'clock. Or actually, it's like, how do you say it? 6:45. I'm probably ending stream at 6:45 at my time, obviously. Let's see. I really like this peachy pink. The second one is chaotic lol, but hey, I'll make sure it's accurate. I might look back on the comic because it has a specific line when you use an attack. Yes. And actually, Aki is a counter. How do you say it? Another counterpart? Not really, but it's something like that. Before, Otaki had a design that is more similar to what Aki looks like in the comics. That's what I'm trying to say. Not like not lore-wise the same person, but yeah, because young me does not have much creativity when thinking of design, so when I really like Aki's design, I just put Aki's design as my like OC like persona? Yeah, persona. But now Otaki has its own identity, which is what you see right now. Because the Sixth Sense using portals is amazing because you can beat someone's ass on the moon. I did that a lot. Yeah, and Sixth Sense is unique on its own as okay, the main definition of having a Sixth Sense is basically you can see ghosts. You can see dead people, you can go to the not specific go to the afterlife, but you have the ability to have a higher sense of your soul powers, of your soul, higher control of your soul. But if you have training or you're part of the Sixth Corps, like corporation, team, whatever you want to call it, like the my English, whatever you want to call the group. If you're in the group, you have to be a 6 if you want to fight like monsters and like purify X souls that are corrupted by the Change God X, and you will be mainly trained under like a specific path. So that's where the differentiation into the 3 branches came to be. So there's Striker class, which is mainly like the fighter class, where they just infuse their Sixth Sense into to enhance their weapons, their combat powers. And you also have the Salvage class, which manipulates the environment, manipulates the space around them, and manipulates objects as well. So they're more of a support type of position in a team. And for Silent class, it's more interesting because the main differentiation is they directly manipulate their soul into different forms. So it's different from Salvage, where in Salvage they manipulate the things around them. But for Silent class, they manipulate directly their soul, which is more dangerous compared to the other class and more difficult to to train to be a Silent class 6 user. But yeah, most of the 6 user who uses a Silent class is basically are probably going to be stronger than the rest. But the main catch of being a Silent class is because you have to focus so much on the soul manipulation of yourself. Not only you're putting yourself in danger, your defense is really low. You basically can't really see unless you're in like a very high level or skill level, yeah. Unless you're in a very high skill level, you're technically blind when using the powers, so that's why it's a silent class, because they technically have to assassinate someone if they want to beat like a certain X member. I could show you Dobby version 2 awakening animation with your colored than mine, lol. Unfortunately, I don't have your avatar, but if you create one, I already pre-made it for you. But downside, you gotta buy VIP and custom move text, which is 150 Robux. Sorry, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. That's how Roblox works. Or at least my memories of how Roblox works. And I don't have my own avatar. I basically purchased, like, young me just purchased everything that's free. I just hoard stuff and I never liked any of them. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, thank you so much. Like, this is all on top of my head when I was a kid because I was bored. I didn't want to pay attention in class. And let me see. Goodbye. It's too dark, some of it. Yeah, I think that is better. My phone's dying, so if I leave, it's because my phone gave in. It's okay. There's, like, I think 25 minutes left. You can do it. If you can't, then I will remember you. You're honored here in our stream, AK. You're our proud soldier. Ooh, wait, I should use this purple to outline this. Yes. Second wing done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more wings to go. Angel wings. Okay, wait, I should do the hair first. Because it's the layer underneath. But when I get home, I'll send you updates. Yes, please do. And yes, if you didn't know, I'm a minor, so I won't show that much of the area, but I'm fine with yapping about how it works, so no face though, because yeah, obviously. Oops, I actually went over here. I guess I could add some, like, of these green highlights here. Oh yes, the hair is coming together. Same here. I'll do it on the other side as well. And I know she has a unique reflection, like internal sugar cookie, so I'm just gonna look that up. If I won't talk much, I'll use the text to say stuff, because I'm not really a loud voice, so lol. I am quite loud when I'm live streaming or in my sales mode, so no worries. I am also a very, like, non-talkative person when I'm out of stream. We could do... Actually, I want to fix this shape first. Same here. I guess I'll merge these because it doesn't need to be that harsh of a shape. Come on, phone. You can do it. You can do it. We can make it. Keep fighting. We are OTAKI. Yes. You can. I believe in your phone. Oh, wait. I need the shadow here as well. So, to make it more... Oh, yes, that looks nice. I gotta stop getting distracted on the wings and then just focus on the reflections of the hair. Let's see. Okay, she has, like, some here. A diamond shape. Of course, we're not gonna do it fully in this color. Make it as a surface scattering thing. Yes. Actually, no. No. It's not giving. Actually, something here would be better. And then we'll blur it. Make sure the sides aren't, like, crazy sharp. And then we can give it, like, the highlights. To give it, like, a glossy look. I mean, the subsurface scattering could be a bit more saturated, so that's what I'm gonna do. I am talkative with people I love and care about as friends, so yes, I would yap to you if I was talking to you in person, but I wouldn't because part of myself knows to give people space as it's my first time yapping with streamer this close, so but respectfully respectful boundaries matter no matter how close you are for a streamer as a regular and friendly viewer. This counts for everyone. Yeah, exactly. If you're respectable, I'm all then happy to chat with you, even in Chinese if you want to. And yes, I know you are a hell of a boss fan. Yes, I am. And someone has been hotel fan. I think I like Hell of a Boss more because they have more episodes and they update more frequently, and I can access it on YouTube. And I think you like Lucifer. Oh yes, I love him. I love him so much. I love his voice actor too, and his rubber duckies. I think I have a thing with people who like rubber ducks. Dr. Ratio likes his rubber ducks as well, so maybe a king. Maybe something I like. It's just something about rubber ducks. So cute. Fun fact, I have a chicken plushie on my bed. Fun fact, I watched Hell of a Boss when I was 9 to 10, aka the first episode. IMP theme song! And yes, Lucifer with his ducky duck. Yes. And he's a father, like, come on! He's so lovable. I also like Stolas, but of course what he does is questionable, but still. Oops, that's too dark. Who else do I like? Let me think. Hell of a Boss, Luna! Also Stolas' daughter. Okay. Hot take, but at the end of Hell of a Boss, basically her daughter Octavia was complaining to his dad, "Oh, you're not feeling happy with me. You're suffering because of me. Well, you don't have to suffer for me anymore. Blah blah blah. All that stuff, right?" The thing is, I feel like this could be easily be solved and talked about, and I don't understand why Stolas hasn't like confronted his problems with his daughter, or Octavia didn't think of why his dad is doing it instead of like, oh, my dad is doing it for me, suffering because of me, like blah blah blah, all that. Love duckies. I have posters of Poppy Playtime, FNAF, and My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Pokemon, Minecraft toys, LOL, and One Piece hats, Luffy, and Arc. Luna? Yay, Stolas' daughter is adorable. Yeah. Octavia is Stolas' daughter. Luna is the wolf girl. Wolf golf girl. Oh, I accidentally created a glowing effect. How did I do that? That's crazy. I hand painted a glowing effect. And let's replicate that on the other side, if we can. A bus more now that you got a ship. Wow. He has the same like voice actor as like the person in Tangled. Forgot his name. It's been such a long time since I revisited the Tangled series. Basically, an amazing singer. I mean, they're from Broadway, so. Yeah, but remember that one scene where she showed her true form to a human? And remember, a human eye can't see it normal as it's more demonic and terrifying to a human, so yeah, understandable why he went, ah! Yeah. Like, the Stolas and the Stolas relationship thing is kind of, my guy is just having bad luck in, like, these kinds of relationships. You know, I legit cried when Octavia was like, I don't want to see you anymore. Like, she doesn't want to see his dad anymore. And of course, the finale song is amazing. You know what happens when in Lonely Blitz? Wait, what? What Lonely Blitz? Okay, to preface, I did not watch, like, the Hell of a Boss extras. Because I tried watching one, like, the first one, and I was, like, kinda, like, bored watching after, like, the first few minutes. I'll probably go back and watch it when I have time, though. That's definitely something on my to-do list. Summertime. Oh my god, the hair is so good right now. Let's see what we can do. For real, the finale is sick. By the way, My Hero Academia has little episodes coming out for extras after the end. Yeah, I saw the announcement. It's like the episode 170 plus 1, right? Like saying like what happens like after the time skip. I'm so excited for that. The last episode, My Hero Academia is such a good show. I don't know why people are bashing on it. Yeah, it has some shortcomings, but most of the show is pretty good. I feel like this is too much green, so I'm gonna just tone it down a bit. And get the pink because it's missing some pink over here. Yes. But it's a bit wonky, so I'm gonna fix the curve a bit. Michelin tasting menu free a la carte. I can rig the game for you because I'm the ref. Champagne fountains, caviar mountains, that's just the start. And I think I would. Okay, actually, this could be the blue. Like the lower part could be blue, and then the top could be green. And let me grab the green. We can do this. Gonna build it. Best hotel we've ever seen. The end is here. Goodbye, AK. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's like you survived 10 minutes before. You survived 10 minutes before closing. Like, yeah. probably stream for a bit longer and then I'll have to go for dinner. But I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Because I will be drawing tomorrow. I'm basically drawing every single day. Right now, I'll add streaming to the mix. That's basically the channel intro. I feel like this doesn't have to be much. Oh, actually the shadow should be on top, now that I think about it. Like somewhere here. And blend it. Oh, yes. It's coming together. Oops. Oh, yes. We're cooking. I think we could finish the hair today, low-key. I just finished one of my assignments, and everyone's gone. What are you drawing tomorrow? I'm still drawing this because it's not finished. Maybe I'll switch things up and work on the Evanescia drawing, but who knows? Probably still gonna work on this because I want to finish it. Yeah, I think the most complicated part would be the wings. We spend quite a long time fixing, like, the wings. I'll probably do some off-stream as well. I'm trying to, like, switch things up so that it doesn't get boring in my art streams. By just painting the same old thing again and again until we finish the painting. But I have my own little promise I want to keep is to finish whatever, like, work in progress I have before, like, starting another completely new painting. To keep myself on track. And practice efficiency and speed. And don't dwell too much on the details. I want the front hair to be at least finished for today's stream. I think it will be possible. The only thing left is, like, the lower part. I accidentally created, like, my own glowing effect already. Yes, you should work on Evanescia, my queen. I mean, the wings. I need to give it texture. That's the main attraction of the entire art piece, low-key. Probably use my rake brush to give it more texture. Oops. Yeah, something like that. But I'll do it later because it will be a bit annoying if I need to make it in another layer so that I could, like, adjust it. But yeah, of course I'm gonna do all of that after I finish the actual rendering. So we'll have to wait. But my color sketch already did some of the work for me, so I just have to give it more texture and layering. And again, I have to control my timing. You only got the wings left now, right? I mean, today I think I'm gonna finish the hair. And maybe one of the wings. This one. I mean, I'm ending stream in like 5 minutes, so the best I could do is the hair. I need to unlock this. And I should keep this dark pink because it helps differentiate the layers. I'm gonna erase some of this. The eyes I'll leave for tomorrow or just sometime off stream. I could keep this, but give it a little bit of rendering. Nah, I think this will be good. This is already good enough. Again, fixing the edges. The most important thing is readable. I don't really like to rely on the smudge tool. Good timing, because I'm gonna go for dinner in 5 minutes too. That's why I'm ending the stream. I'm having dinner as well. Yeah. Let's see. Like, I don't like to rely on the smudge tool that much unless I'm blending the minimal two parts together to create the soft edge, or else I wouldn't use it. I would rather use like the erase soft brush than the smudge tool, because it's very risky if you're using the smudge tool. You could instantly ruin your clear art, make it blurry. By the way, this spray thing is my headcanon. It's not in the design. But she does have like these like angular braids, I guess, but they simplified it into shapes. Or that, at least that's my guess. It's an educated guess. Pink. Yeah, that's why I rarely use much. It's too risky. I mean, of course, some people use it well, but not everyone, of course. Some people think they're good at art, they're not. Like, it's fine if you think you're good at art, but just don't judge other people or disrespect others while doing it. I'm gonna get a dark color to just outline the braids, because it's not very apparent right now. Something like that. Probably, and yeah, that's about it. That's good, that's good. I like the colors. And I think we could add just a little bit of highlight here. Just a little. To give it like the hair strand look. And I think the glows on the side is enough. We don't have to add that many crystals. Let me just adjust it. And to differentiate these two layers, of course I have to go in with like a blue color again. Make sure it doesn't go crazy. I'll only use it when drawing fabric. Yeah, exactly. And also hair. That's what I use it for. I mean, if you're using grayscale, then you probably don't have to even use the smudge tool that much. Because what do you call it? The shading is already done in the grayscale. And all you need to do is just fill in the base color. The only chance you would get to use it when you're doing like the grayscale line art method is basically using the add layer and then smudging it to get like the original color gradient and blend it into like a brighter white color, like the light color. Otherwise, I don't think you could use it in any sort of way. Relying on it too much just ruins your art sometimes. I don't use grayscale well. I didn't use grayscale here, but I did use it to check my values like that. So I technically still painting with values, but not directly. I just do base color and then pray everything goes well. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the artists in this world just praise and don't really think they could do it. Like I didn't think I could do like any of the art I did that I've posted, but I still did it. We just ball it. And also having some technical skill and fundamentals, like learning how shadows work, really do help. Knowing the general shape of things, like in your mental library, helps. Okay, I don't like that, so we'll keep what we had before. Yeah, I just like this version more. I just have to fix up some of the lines, because this thing is kind of wonky. Probably add like another strand to make it look more like a hair. See what's here. Actually, no. Just add a little bit. But I will use a dark color to outline this part. Yes. Fine arts. Also, what's your delay on chat? Because there's like a 30-second delay from on-scene chat. Okay, the chat box I have right now is kind of wonky, but I'll try to fix it. Probably it will function better if there are more chat, like there's a higher chat rate. Okay, see ya. Hope you have a nice dinner. Hope you have a nice meal. Have good food. Instead of what I'm having here. Vegan most of the time. And Chinese soup. I'm basically playing a buying box over here. Have fun in your dinner. Oh, actually, I have to go to dinner. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the stream. And yeah, this is the progress right now. Almost done with the hair. I'll probably work on it off stream, and I'll see you tomorrow, most likely. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. If you haven't checked out my newest video, feel free to go and look at it. And I'll see you next time. Hope you guys have a fun day. Bye!